What's up, YouTube? Long time, no chat, no video. Thought I'd give a little channel update for the few people that watch this channel. I'll talk about that a little more, but Plains of Killer Floor 2 here, and just I think this is a medium round. I just joined in late, so probably do the video for as long as this round goes or game goes, and just want to chat about this channel and future of the channel. While there hasn't been any videos on this channel for a while, and I'm probably gonna still do the Doom Let's Play. I'll probably finish that. I might do it this weekend. I might do it early next week. I'll probably do it though. But the reason why I stopped doing that is because just no views. You know, I'm not going to do a Let's Play when 4 or 5 people are viewing. When I get 4 or 5 views, it's just not worth it. And, well, certainly not worth it for commentary, which is the whole point of a Let's Play. Why would I put a video out there without any commentary? So that's that. That's why I haven't been putting out videos for Doom in a while. Or the channel just in general. It's because there's just no one really watching this channel. And the future of this channel, I don't know. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably finish the Doom Let's Play. Probably. I mean, I imagine. But, you know, there's just not enough views, and I like this. I like doing some videos on YouTube, and I'm just going to do random stuff like I did before. I tried to make this kind of a channel that had a lot of commentary and a lot of videos on. I just might do a channel that's just random, or do a channel that over gameplay that things that I find interesting in the world and just in general, not just gaming, but kind of like a opinion discussion type of thing. But get dim headshots like a tier 1 operator. But yeah, so I've been away a little while. I'll probably put out more content. You know, also there's just not a lot of games that are new games that I want to play, and I'm gonna talk about that. Just how kind of disappointing and average the game industry is becoming. Just kind of meh, you know. And the whole state of AAA gaming and how it's just turning into a vehicle for microtransactions. Seems like these developers and publishers just want you to pay hundreds of dollars in a game. And how games are just chopped up nowadays for microtransactions. And I mentioned a little bit about this in the Battlefront beta, the videos I have on the Battlefront 2 beta. And those were very, very early videos. Those were right when the beta was going on, like the day of. And I didn't know anything about how the battle packs, what I call them, loot boxes, I guess. So the loot boxes were working in Battlefront 2, and you know, I complained about it right then and then when I was actually opening a loot box. So all these other big YouTubers jumped on it like a week or two after, but I was saying how much of a bullshit it was back then. And it just seems like that's the current state of AAA gaming, especially multiplayer first-person shooter gaming. All these Call of Duty, Destiny 2, Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefield, they all have these loot box system, and then they have a season pass. They just want you to spend nothing but money, just all your money on these things, and it's just, I can only speak for myself, and I know there's a lot of old school gamers that feel the same way about this type of thing. But when I got into, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself in terms of first-person shooting and stuff. Since this is a first-person shooter, and I'm predominantly talking about first-person shooters with the loot box shit, though it's in all games kind of nowadays. I was kind of different, I guess you could say, when I was a kid, in terms of gaming. When all my friends were 8, 9, 10 years old, they were all playing like Mario and Nintendo 64 and stuff like that. But my first real kind of like exposure to certainly first-person shooters, but even gaming. I had light exposure to like Crash Bandicoot and stuff on the original PlayStation, but these guys just all gang up on me for some reason. I played Quake 3 Arena when I was, 10 years old when it came out, and it just kind of set the tone for me of what I expect from a competitive first-person shooter, and why I'm very, very critical of recent first-person shooters, because I think they're all pretty much garbage. Overwatch has pretty good mechanics. It can be played as a competitive first-person shooter, but it's not as great as people think. There's a lot of imbalances and a lot of interesting things that happens on Overwatch with the hit registration. When you compare it to great first-person shooters for competitive play, such as Counter-Strike 1.6, Quake 3 Arena, old-school Halo games, they just seem to be, they're very sharp. So that's kind of where I come from. It's kind of this Quake 3 Arena, Half-Life 1, Counter-Strike 1.6, the original Counter-Strike, and then I got into like Halo Combat Evolved, because that came out in 2001. I was in junior high, and I got into that, and then I got into well, Halo was so big. I mean, Halo and like Unreal Tournament 04. Halo 2, Unreal Tournament 04 came out the same year. So did Doom 3. That's like, if you look at the first-person shooters of 2004, it's utterly amazing. Just look it up. And so when I see first-person shooters now, I'm really, it's not jaded. I just, like I said, Overwatch is a pretty good, but Overwatch has a lot of microtransactions. But at least in Overwatch, it's not gameplay, so that's good. Whereas in Call of Duty and Destiny and Battlefront, it'll actually affect the game with weapons and stuff. But can we afford it? We're doing pretty good with this. Let's fill this up. And so Overwatch is pretty great. I mean, that's a great first-person shooter. This competitive first-person shooter. Titanfall was okay, though it had a lot of issues. Most notably, it's low time to kill. A very, very fast, aka low time to kill. You can kill people very quickly in that game. It's very easy to kill people. With an arena first-person shooter, it's a high time to kill. That's what makes it. But the ability to get power weapons and stuff can reduce your time to kill. So it's all about reducing time to kill, DPS, and arena first-person shooters. And even in Halo at its core is an arena first-person shooter. It's not as fast as, say, Quake or Unreal, but it's got the same type of damage model. And I mean, it takes three-round bursts with the VR to kill people, the headshot. So it's still a very, very high time to kill. Though power weapons like the rocket launcher, sniper rifle, it's the same in Unreal and Quake. They kill very quick. So it was more about map control and knowledge, being able to move, which Halo 5 does pretty good. Although the thruster packs in Halo 5 kind of make it casual. Because you used to just have to strafe in Halo. It was a game of strafe. Back when I was when I think competitive shooters are the best, it was all about strafing. And whether it was Quake, Unreal, Counter-Strike, Halo, it was all about strafing. Halo 5 kind of just strafe, just takes strafing out of the equation because you can just thruster pack away. But it's still at its core with the damage model. It's still very, very Halo-ish and competitive. So that's kind of me. And so when I look at a game like modern first-person shooter, it seems like 2017 is the year of loot boxes. I'm just not gonna put up with it. It's the reason why I didn't buy Call of Duty and why I'm not gonna buy Wolfenstein. Why I'm not gonna buy, not Wolfenstein. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get Wolfenstein. Why I'm not gonna buy Call of Duty or Battlefront or Destiny or any of those games. I'm just not gonna put up with it. Because as someone who grew up with these games, that I mean, you just got good. You know, back in the day with like Quake 3 Arena, clear up to I want to see even say Modern Warfare. You know, Call of Duty has gotten a lot of shit, but Modern Warfare is a pretty. You know, you have to know certain things with that game to still do really well with it. It's casual, but it's still there's still a bit of a skill curve. And back then, you just got good at first-person shooters, or you just didn't play them. And that was just kind of how it was. Nowadays, it's like everything has to just be so accessible, and it's just all geared toward microtransactions and getting people to spend their money, apart from having already paid $60 or full price for a game. And so, you know, that's just kind of why I don't feature new first-person shooters that much on this channel. It's just because, you know, this guy just eats these Berettas. It's just kind of pointless in a way. It's just like, wow. That guy took a lot of rounds, huh? And it's just kind of pointless to play these games because they're so shallow. I mean, Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty launched with 9 maps. 9? I mean, Modern Warfare 2 launched with 13 maps and like 8 or 9 modes, and they're launching games with like 9 maps for a Call of Duty game at launch. That's awful. I mean, I even think Black Ops had more maps, and that's, I mean, Black Ops was a pretty shallow game when it first launched. And I mean, I think Halo 5 was incredibly shallow. What did we get at Halo 5? How many launch? What? How many maps? What? 10 maps, and then what, 6 modes. They didn't even have Big Team Battle at the time of launch. But at least with Halo 5, it was all free, right? I mean, the DLC was free. All the maps were free. And with Call of Duty or Battlefield or Battlefront, you don't do that. They make you pay for maps. So it's just kind of with first-person shooters in general, I just see a real scummy, scumbag business model. And it's really just shallow. I mean, real shallow stuff, so. You know, I just wish that, you know, first-person shooters especially would go back to 2004. Even 2007. You know, I mean, that era of first-person shooters, hell, I even think a couple years ago they were better than they are now. So, you know, it's just kind of, and then there's no hope for Titanfall to ever be really good anymore. I mean, EA just bought Respawn. They just bought Respawn Entertainment, so you can expect full-fledged microtransactions out the ass. And Titanfall 2, it'll be nothing but microtransactions. Titanfall 3, excuse me, because EA bought them. I love it how EA destroys Visceral Games. They end Visceral Games and they go and buy Titanfall. Just so EA. But what can you expect from EA? I mean, they've ruined Battlefield. They've ruined Mass Effect. I mean, of course they're going to ruin Titanfall. Of course they're going to ruin Battlefront. I mean, they ruin everything. I've kind of gotten over of being upset with the developers and the publishers because they're just looking out for their own corporation, their own self-interest. That's what corporations do with their shareholders and everything. They're just doing what corporations do. But it's a scumbag people that keep buying these games. A scumbag modern gamer. Just nothing but scum. to keep pre-ordering and buying all the loot boxes and buying all the season passes, and until we have a revolution from the ground up, from the player up, you're going to continue to see this shit because most people are just so stupid. Most gamers are the dumbest. They're so stupid. And it's because, you know what it is? It's because gaming is a very, very new type of thing. I mean, I hate to say it. It's still geared toward children and young adults. And, you know, old gamers just are completely out of the industry, really, or they're a niche. And these new gamers, the guys that have been gaming like since, you know, just for 4 or 5, 6 years, they're used to this shit, so they're willing to pay all their money, and they think this is how the game industry has always been because they have no context. But I'm telling you, as someone who's been in the game, like played games since like 1999, this is not how it was ever, and this is a new thing. And so what you see is you just see the old with the new kind of thing. You see these guys that just don't know what good gaming is. I hate to say it, they just don't. I mean, I had one person tell me that Modern Warfare 2 was like the best shooter he's ever played, competitive first-person shooter. That should just tell you everything you need to know. I like Modern Warfare, and I said this one time. I said Modern Warfare is a minor masterpiece. Like, it's really, for what it is a utter awesome game. Like, it's so fun. Modern Warfare is so fun. It's hilarious, and there's a bunch of shit that happens. And yeah, I said that. I go, it's like a modern masterpiece, you know. It's really for what it is, but it's certainly not the best competitive first-person shooter ever made. I mean, I think the best competitive first-person shooter ever made, competitive, is Quake 3 Arena. And then I would say like Counter-Strike 1.6 and, you know, maybe Halo 2 and maybe Unreal Tournament 04 would be in there, and, you know, those type of games would be right there. But this guy, he was serious when he said it, and I was just like, that's the modern gamer. They just have no context for anything, and they think that shitty DLC map packs that they charge $15 for, $10 for, and microtransactions and season passes are like how it's always been, and it's just not true. And, you know, it's just kind of sad where the industry's gone. That's a little rant about the current state of the video game industry. But I have been playing some fantastic first-person shooters. I mean, this is a great first-person shooter. I love this game. And I've been playing Doom 3. I got the BFG edition. It's backwards compatible for Xbox One. I got that. I've been loving the shit out of that. That game is so good. I forgot how great Doom 3 was. I've also been playing a little more Halo, you know. For some reason, Master Chief Collection got a bit of a boom, I think, in like population. I don't know why. It was cheap. But I've been playing that. I've been playing Halo 2, Big Team Battle, stuff like that on Master Chief Collection. So, and then I've been playing Battlefield 3. Play a little bit of Call of Duty Remastered, COD 4. It was pretty fun. I just get swarmed here over and over, huh? And, yeah, that's what I've been playing lately. Oh, I got BioShock Collection on the Xbox One. I've been playing that. Gotta get out of here. And, no, it's been pretty cool. I mean, I really wish I liked Battlefield 1 more than I do, but it's just not for me. And I'm anticipating the Battlefield new Battlefield announcement, which is supposed to happen in the next couple months as this video goes down. It's what, November 11th today, as this video has been played. And yeah, you know, so been doing that, and that's pretty fun. That was messy. This game is great. I love this game. This is the only reason I have PlayStation Plus, honestly. While I might renew it, it's up in December, so. Yeah, I've been playing that. You know, I've been playing stuff like that, so. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. And, you know, about it really. I wish modern first-person shooters didn't suck ass. I really do. I was kind of on the fence about COD, but then I saw it and I was like, yeah, it looks stupid.
Start to wrap things up, as they say.
Doesn't look that good. But the mainstream gaming media says it's so great because they got paid. I mean, you know, Activision pays them. But like old school Call of Duty guys and guys that aren't bought by Activision on YouTube, so
I'm about to shut the pod.
we all know those guys, the usual suspect of the COD cocksuckers. But like other guys have been saying, yeah, it's not that good. So I was a little disappointed with that. That kind of sucked because I was anticipating that game. I was hoping it was going to be good, but it's got microtransactions in it.
And I've got some new tricks.
Hope the audio's not too loud. It was too loud last time.
Boardroom 2. The messenger is about to die.
I reduced it, but maybe I didn't reduce it enough. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, though, this video is going up, so. Oh, that is kind of loud, though. Why is this so loud? It's just my, maybe it's just
one by one. I'll chop you to pieces.
He's really loud. His voiceover work is really loud.
I'm a living weapon.
Listen to that.
That'll be your last mistake.
It's just him being really obnoxiously loud.
If this is a boardroom, everything is
Really
so
loud.
simple. Swords are so last century.
What the hell? I've actually muted the sound effects. Maybe he'll stop. But yeah, I just wish modern first-person shooters weren't so shitty. Jesus.
Group together in a single target, or split up so I can kill you one by one.
Oh, I'm dying. I might die here.
Please, I will follow the trail of desperation.
So I'll probably complete Doom, the playthrough. I don't know when I'll do it. I've heard I'm not too far from the ending, so that's good. I don't want to put out
Go
10
toe to
videos.
toe with your blood tastes delicious.
You know.
You pollute this world with
Listen how loud his voice is. What the fuck? Is that just my system or what? I'm using a new pair of headsets. I don't know if they're as good for recording as the Turtle Beach, but they're definitely more comfortable. They're the
You're going to pay for that.
He's loud. Listen to that. Jesus Christ! What the fuck? Why is that
Maybe
so
I
loud?
have family. What do you have?
What the hell?
Origin?
Why are you so loud? Kill him already. He's getting annoying. Did I get him? Where'd he go?
It can't end like this.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Get out of the way. God damn it. I can barely hear the sound effects, but I can hear him. So, yeah, that's what's happening with the channel, and I'll probably complete the Let's Play. Jesus, that's loud. That's annoying. My God.
I'll chop you to pieces.
That is fucking annoying.
I spied and I didn't see that coming, did
That's
you?
so loud.
You put this is not. You still haven't learned, have you?
God, that's loud. Let's turn that all the way down. I don't want to hear that. It's fucking annoying. So yeah, I'll probably complete Doom, and I don't know if we'll do another Let's Play on this channel. I don't know. Oh, good. Am I dead? All right. Oh, we won, and I died. So that's it, guys. That's the Fly 212. I'll talk to you later. I'll probably do Doom. I might do it soon. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, all right. I'll see you later. Take it easy, YouTube.